People were always asking us, like, since the year after we stopped doing it, like, why, what's up, when's it coming back, what's going on. So then, of course, when the word came out, people were freaking, you know.
So that first year, it was a collaboration between me, Jeremy, JP, and Downing. And so we thought, like, what would be the cool contest, anti-contest that we could do that would be unlike anything else that's ever been done. It would be about progression, but it would be about vibe and cool energy.
I think the first Jibfests were, it was pretty sick because it was just like, we were like 12 deep in a cabin in Big Bear, eating pizzas and, you know, drinking Budweiser and, you know, and it was like, a lot of it was just about hitting features that had never really been seen before in parks, because a lot of the park stuff was pretty straightforward, just a down rail, a mailbox, a box, something like that. And then they were starting to think of, like, you know, the curved rails and S rails and different kind of features.
This is sick.
Right? You guys got like the old Summit stuff?
Kind of. Yeah. Kind of tried to replicate a little bit of it. But
double S rail. This is tight. Let's go snowboard.
You talk and you just can't stop. When word comes to mind, it's clock. What you say is lackluster. Plus it seems you're trying to build a filibuster. Yeah, right, yeah, okay. Tell me something new to start the days and see you later. When you're coming home, it's a gift, it's a curse, it's a telephone. Now let's start over with a nice clean slate. Please stop stressing with the hurry up rate. Heard you the first time, that sounds great, but back up out my space, okay? Yeah, right. Okay.
The canvas was so open for jibs, so it was like, everyone was like, we want this, and that. And now it's kind of like so many things have been done. It's like, well, I really would like this. You know, there's only kind of one or two things I was really looking for versus like 15 things as usual, you know. I like the triple S rail and the circle. That's my two, just because they remind me of the old Jibfest.
Yeah.
Exactly the same too, for the same reason. It just brings back like the feeling of the Jibfest for me. So it's just always a challenge to do the S rail, and the first person that 50-50s it, it's just, I mean, I've already heard that cheer in my head, you know.
That was insane, dude. How sick was that, dude?
One up, G-Dog. 180.
Oh my gosh.
One up.
That's fun.
Yeah!
Woo!
Dude, Brian Thein hasn't snowboarded in like 3 years. And he just did the S-rail.
Dude, did he just merge it?
First day, in the first hour.
Yeah, Chico!
I was pretty stoked on that.
Is it true you didn't snowboard for 4 years?
I haven't snowboarded
3
forever,
years?
dude. Like, the longer it's been since, like...
You didn't snowboard for 3 years and you did the W rail.
Well, I snowboarded twice. I went twice this year.
Damn, that's
Like,
badass.
Like for Brian, like he was one of those guys that was in those old videos I used to always look up to, you know? But I feel like he kind of fell back from filming or something. For some reason, he wasn't really in any videos for a minute. It was cool to see him get back into it.
What was so cool about the jibbing thing too is it really showcased style, and guys like Thein and Downing are insane style. They shifted their direction of what they were doing. They could always jump and do that other stuff, but now they can jib, so it just kind of makes watching one of those guys' video part more interesting, more well-rounded.
You know, just here to have a good time and kind of stoke everyone out and ride with them and have fun, you know? It's pretty awesome to watch.
I mean, I just got broke off. 43-year-old Joe. Got broke off, dude. That's what I'm here for, is to spark up these kids, dude.
How hard can it be?
The very first big box with the Lexan on it was something that kind of me and Jeremy wanted, and we just tell Gunny about this thing, and we used to always jib on this box. So of course they came up with it, just a full replica of the box that we used to have, you know, the Lexan on top of it. And back then it was just like tripping out, you know. Did like 1,000 nose presses on it, just like this thing's insane.
I just started trying it, and it ended up taking a little longer than I thought it was going to, but I was pretty psyched. I sprained my ankle like about a month ago, and been out, like haven't been able to do anything. It's like I have to go to the Jibfest. Got a shot of cortisone in my ankle. I was like, I don't care. It's probably messing it up. But when I was 15, I was like idolizing all these guys, and just a little shithead kid from Massachusetts. But now, being here with all these guys is crazy. If you were to tell me when I was 15 that I was gonna be in the Nixon Jibfest with like JP Walker, I'd go, fuck you. I had like posters of the guy on my wall when I was a little kid. I don't need any.
You tie your boots for you? Get out there.
Nowadays, where we focus on a lot of big events, X Games, Dew Tours, and US Opens and stuff. So the first thing I said was, if we're gonna bring the Jibfest back, the crew and the lodging and the food, everything about it, we wanted to be so on point that any person that was a part of this thing this week would leave saying that was a high point in my career, and that was one of the coolest things I ever got to do. And just sitting here today watching the circle rail, if it even gets got, I would say, mission accomplished.